Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Dimitra's Dishes. Today I have another quick and easy weeknight meal that is super quick and simple to make on a busy weeknight, but it's also delicious enough to serve to a crowd if you're entertaining and you just have a small amount of time to do things in. I'm going to teach you how to make my one skillet chicken souvlaki. It's basically a deconstructed version of one of the most popular pita sandwiches, the chicken souvlaki, full of Mediterranean flavor, and I'm going to show you how to make this a low-carb version, but of course you can serve this with pita bread if you want, or even over pasta and rice. Let's go over the ingredients so we can start. We're going to need a lemon because we're going to use the zest and the juice. I have yellow bell pepper and red bell pepper, some diced onion, some whole garlic cloves, some cherry tomatoes. These actually might be grape tomatoes, but you can use cherry or grape. I have some diced Halloumi cheese and some Kalamata olives that are already pitted, some salt, black pepper, olive oil, and then my favorite cut of chicken. These are boneless, skinless chicken thighs that I've cut up into big chunks. And for the dry spices, I have some more salt, some dried cumin, and lots of dried oregano. So I'm going to begin by seasoning the chicken with a little bit of salt and some freshly cracked black pepper. Now, I love using boneless, skinless chicken thigh meat because it's so inexpensive and it is loaded with flavor. You never have to worry about overcooking it because it stays moist no matter what you do to it. I'm going to flip the chicken over and do the same thing on the other side, just season with some salt and pepper. So I have a big cast iron skillet. It's a 10-inch skillet heating over medium heat. I'm going to add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil into the skillet so it can warm up. And I love using cast iron because it retains heat really beautifully. I'm going to add the chicken to the pan. And I'm going to just spread it out so that it's in one even layer so that way it cooks nice and even. While the chicken is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and grate the garlic cloves. When the chicken releases easily, that's how you know it is ready to flip. If it needs another minute or so, don't worry about it. We're going to cook the chicken on this side for another 5 to 6 minutes. If you're going to use a meat thermometer to check if the chicken is done, you'll know that it's fully cooked once it reaches 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Once the chicken is fully cooked, I'm going to take it out and put it on a clean plate. Once the chicken is done, now everything else is going to move pretty quickly. So we're going to add all of the vegetables, well, not all of them, just the onions and the bell peppers to the same pan with all that chicken flavor in there. And I'm going to cook these over medium heat for about 2 to 3 minutes, just until they soften a little bit. The vegetables have begun to soften. Now I'm going to add the garlic in and let it warm through just for a few seconds. Now you don't want to overcook these veggies. You still want them to have a bite to them. You don't want them falling apart. Once the garlic is mixed in, then go ahead and add the tomatoes, the halloumi, and the Kalamata olives. You can slice the Kalamata olives if you want or leave them whole. And then I'm going to add the chicken back to the pan, a little bit of lemon zest. I'll mix up all of this seasoning and just sprinkle it all on top. It's already beginning to smell so delicious. And I'm just going to cook this through for about 5 minutes just until all the flavors come together. And I'll show you what it looks like as soon as that's done. So once everything is ready, you'll know it's ready once the tomatoes begin to soften just a little bit. You can cook it a little bit further until they start to mash up a little bit. It's totally up to you. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze some lemon juice over the top of this. Turn the heat off. And just like that, you guys, dinner is served. You definitely cannot beat meals that smell this good and are ready in under 30 minutes. Now I'm gonna go in and take a bite because I just can't wait anymore. I'm gonna make sure I take a little piece of pepper and some chicken and halloumi cheese. All of the flavors of souvlaki. You get that really nice freshness from the oregano. The lemon really brightens it up. The halloumi is nice and soft, and I like that one of you guys in the comment section called it the squeaky cheese. It is squeaky, it's soft, it does not melt, so you cannot really substitute feta for this. I mean, you can totally put some feta cheese in here, but if you want that nice bite that the halloumi cheese has, you're gonna have to get some, or you can leave it out altogether. All of the flavors of chicken souvlaki in one low-carb meal. You can serve this with a nice side salad. If you're not doing the low-carb thing, serve this with rice, or even with some pita bread and tzatziki on the side. I think you guys are gonna love it. Go on over to the website, dimitrasdishes.com, to print this recipe with all the exact measurements. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I will see you all next time. Yes,